Hi, this is Monte Huebsch, the Google Guru, and here we are in June of 2017, the end of the fiscal year. And so I wanted to talk to you about the activities that you're doing. You're driving traffic to your website through search engine marketing, which is a combination of search engine optimization or organic traffic and pay-per-click advertising, Google AdWords and Bing. Both of these things are part of search engine marketing, which is where it's all based around keywords and phrases people are bidding on when they're doing a search. We also have social media advertising, where you're advertising to target people on their demographics, the type of audience they are, rather than what they're typing into a search engine. Both of these things you should be doing both in this fiscal year and in the fiscal year coming up. Two ways to look at that. One of these is if you're trying to minimize tax for this year, you can prepay for your SEO and pay-per-click advertising and your social media advertising. Reduce your tax burden in this fiscal year. Alternatively, if you're finishing up and you've spent your budget, you should be looking at establishing a budget for the 17-18 fiscal year. This is an opportunity to make sure you've got all your bases covered. So, organic traffic, pay-per-click traffic, and social media advertising. All of these things should be part of your arsenal for increasing your online presence, creating new leads for your company, or sales if you're an e-commerce site. In this vein, though, it's worth noting that we put up here social media advertising, not social media engagement, content creation, or those sorts of things. And to this end, I'd like to introduce you to Avernesh, the Google evangelist for Google Analytics and tracking. And this is a very long article, but he goes into great depth to analyze the fact that most social media organic activity is in fact a waste of time and does not work. Now hold on before you go off. It does not mean it does not work for everybody. It does not mean it's a complete waste of time for everybody. There are exceptions to every rule. But Avernesh goes through in great detail about how this has been a problem, how it's a problem for Google, how it's a problem for Expedia, and that when you check the ROI, the return on investment for content creation and engagement in social media, it rarely is a profitable activity. Having said that, when you advertise to specific audiences in social media, it's a very positive activity because it's very targeted, unlike search where you're bidding on keyword terms. So it's worth noting, I have a link in this video at the bottom, so you should go and have a look. You're probably spending a lot of time looking at ways to engage, but even if you're promoting posts and your audience reach goes out to millions, when you actually look at the cost associated with it as an ROI, it's very, very low. So I go back to what we're talking about here. If you're going to spend money and time, you do better to actually take that time you would create in social media content and switch it to advertising. You're going to get a higher ROI. So I hope this was helpful. Plan for a great 17-18 fiscal year. Do your budgeting now across these three legs of our stool that are holding us together here and driving our business in the upcoming year. Thanks for watching Monte Huebsch, the Google Guru.